Hello, Earthlings. I'm going to read something for you all that I wrote on the eve of Hollow in 2021. And as many of you know, that is part of the timeline that is that when the veil is the thinnest. So the spirit realm has more fluidity and has the ability to speak with a louder tone. Of course, that's not always the case, depending on how we engage during that time of year. And of course, there are also many other times of the year when the veil is thin. However, Hallows Eve is one of those times. And of course, the spirit realm is all around us all the time. So one can take the time to receive messages if one is willing to listen. So, so I wrote this piece in 2021, and then I revised it today to make some of the details a little bit more accurate. So, we shall begin. Here we go. To whom it may concern. Timelines cross in the web. We're in bed and out of it. There's no night, no day, no age, because there are monsters at play which we can't keep at bay. Hearts of hatred form the cell walls, pimping hungry hands to permeate our body. There are heavy metals found in the food, the water, the blood. We are forced to eat, to swallow, forced down to drown. We means Felix, means balance between nothing and everything. Felix is in the eye of bad handlers. We don't remember when we got here. The tile room with one lit light. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, even though the eye is classified, then calcified. Sense of sight shuts down while we watch through hollowed eyes as endless hands caress a dismembered body wrapped up in a pink bow like a godly little girl. Even in the between, the body keeps count. It roams about like headless horsemen, rabid from sin raping its skin. Rabies turn apex predator into prey. Visions made controllable through experimental pharmaceuticals, H, E, and L, which cut blanks into gray matter. We don't remember when we became Eve, or when we lost words which tasted of honey, smoked herbs, and sanctuary. Subject to testing. Testing subject now. Exposure, isolation, radiation, castration. We don't know what we're sick with, just that our blood is being taken by the balloonful with every rotation of Ra. We have died 100 deaths. We are molded into unrecognizable forms. We decay. We do. Felix does. And we all pretend like it's okay. A shell can still be sold down by the seaside to the highest bidder, no matter the age of the buyer. We just drug down, lay like a flat line, and shut up. All the words Felix wants to scream are shackled in an abandoned warehouse. All hands, no faces, just energetic traces exposing raw nerves. The living nerve. 27. We lost track after that. We forget how to count. Vocal cords cut as pussy kills, and the bile around our body grows until they have to let us go. Someone is bound to notice. There are unmarked holes, the underside of root systems, and abandoned tree houses for broken birds. Barefoot, third eye blind, and hard of hearing, trying to hide from vampires, trolls, and zombies. There was a boy who was stolen away and put in unmarked graves. We still hear him in our head till this day. We swear he still has something to say about the road, the red road, that we can't seem to remember. Even in the between, the body keeps count. Memories to shadows, then to ghosts. At one point, there's nothing to remember at all. Everything cleared out by an electrified fog. Screams shock the hospital halls, and everyone pretends to hear nothing at all. We don't know where we are. What is our name? We get a new name. It is cuffed to our wrist in silver and forced down our throats. Repetition cuts our gums. We forget how to smile, how to laugh, how to speak. We don't remember our kin. All is replaced by shame, by endless tears, and a tail that won't grow once the sheared braid falls round our feet in long, screaming curls. Death at the hands who fear my kind. Who is my kin? Eve doesn't remember when the demons bought our body, or when the flame keeper was found, bound, and dragged out of town. The sacred flame to fight, smothered under snow, under sea salt, under semen, under cement. Beatings which baptize, and blood drawn for the body of Christ. Twisted metal frames, car crashes, and brain splatter. Funeral pyres for people whose names we don't remember. dreams of wolves being chased by demons, dreams of dead bodies, dreams of burning rooms, bombs, waterboarding, locked closets, and drooling pits with glass for teeth. Dreams. We can't remember when this realm became reality in the blood and body of a flesh-eating god. We are forced to our knees, watching Eve choke on the stench of Stockholm. We begin mumbling words like, "Yes, Father. Yes, Mother. Yes, brothers. More, please, because I deserve this. I am a wretched thing, and do not know who we are. Tell us. Fill the holes of our memory. I will say what you want. I will see what you feed me. I will do whatever you ask of me. I am your puppet, your favorite little girl. Papa knows best. I promise not to say a thing." Even in the between, the body keeps count. Eve, disguised in white luxury, sees nothing in the mirror, a body without a face. There's no hint of war paint. Vices and venom are all we know. It is a show, and we play along, noting the 1,300-foot fall. The wreckage of our boat, caught in a riptide, whipped back and forth, back and forth. How does one keep track of time in this land of greed? Driven to suicide through back alleys, each one ruled an accident. We don't remember the marriage proposal or signing our life away. Everything hides in the fine details where one forgets how to read. Nothing we own is a gift. It is all a bribe. Yet somehow we can't remember for what. We drink, we fuck, we love drugs. Oh dear. Oh bother. Where is our kin? Where is our kind? We can't remember the names or the faces. Why is there oil on our insides? Why do we ask questions which form a maze with no outlet? Why do we bang our head against the walls of this 3-story house? How do we know this is but one entry of the whole story, yet forget where to start? We are disemboweled. How foul. We have died 1,000 times. Even in the between, the body keeps count. We force the door. Death opens it up a crack and shouts, "Go away, not today." We scream, "Let us in!" to hear no through death's door. A curse, a blessing. We know no end, no beginning. We are tired, and there's nowhere to go. No home for our soul, no sound ground to grow roots. We sit at the dock, asking death if we can stay. They say okay. A constant, sacred bat, flying through the field of lies. Death discusses a deal with life. Death says life is stranger than fiction. We follow life through the rabbit's hole to see there is no separation between fiction and its counterpart, non. The unearthing has begun. I feel the quakes releasing sovereign souls from shackles. Do you hear the drums beating into the body? What force sprouts from these burial grounds? How can seeds survive poisoned soil? Only the Creator knows. Death repeats. Only the Creator knows. The great mystery. Life laughs. Death suggests time to seek and sit. Life teaches us to listen. Death bathes us in water, life's nectar. We have died countless times. Even in the between, the body remembers. Death is a dancer. Life is a singer. We howl. We move. We dream of demons and all of the animals. Our body becomes a home for our loss. Our body becomes a home for our love. Our body becomes a home. We sense, we seek, we pursue. A part of our soul is in them. Thanks, Mom, Pa. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you to the land and all that is, was, and will be.